I'm inspired. I'm inspired.
Hey there guys, how's it going? My name is Sumit Chatterjee from the Flow Zone Academy, and I'm a flow state coach, which means that I help you feel better and perform better. 30 days of nofap semen retention done. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate. To celebrate, what I did was I watched John Wick for the first time, okay? Now, you might be thinking, why didn't you watch it earlier? I don't know why I didn't watch it earlier, okay? I thought it was a very violent movie. However, what I did learn is a lot of things about the Sigma male. Now, every Sigma male video I've seen his picture on the cover, or, you know, related to the Sigma. So I was wondering, like, why do people call John Wick the Sigma male? Like, I don't get it, okay? Well, first of all, I noticed that he works in secrecy, okay? The fact is, he's retired, but he's still kind of doing his thing, right? He's brought out doing his old job again, and he's called the boogeyman, okay? This scene really explains why he's a Sigma male. He's a man of focus, he's a man of commitment, and he's a man of sheer will. I mean, that just explains it, right? Like, that just explains it.
Oh, John is a man of focus, commitment, and sheer will.
I think what's powerful is when, you know, he gets the phone call, he doesn't say, "Oh, hello? Oh, how's it going? Hey there," right? He doesn't say a word. What's interesting is the guy afterwards, he's like, "What did he say?" And he said, "Enough." But he didn't say a word. Okay. Now, I don't know, this kind of sounds like if someone calls me. I'm very soft-spoken, okay? I know I talk a lot in these videos, but I'm generally pretty soft-spoken, right? I'll only say things if I really mean them, or I want to share them, right? And this is why I love podcasting, I love YouTube, because I get to control the narrative and, you know, say what I truly want to say, right? Unless I'm really helping someone out genuinely, right? But there is this behind-the-scenes quality, or this working in secrecy, working in solitude quality with the Sigma. And I think it's a powerful quality, because when you're in the limelight, you're a lot more easily manipulated. One is you're a celebrity and everybody knows you and, you know, they point you out, but then you get these fake friends. The other one is you purposefully choose to distance yourself from society, and you live somewhat reclusive. Your internal world is so strong that it causes a ripple effect on the world around you. You're not trying to get seen, you're not trying to get known. However, as a byproduct of you being you, it's going to happen, irregardless. Like, people know John Wick, right? They know the name John Wick. It's very clear when he shows up to these different places. He's a dangerous man because he's a focused man. This guy, you know, he killed his dog, and he didn't deserve that, you know? So, from the beginning already, we have this kind of strong connection to this guy. Like, hey, his wife died, you know, that was his only semblance or symbol of hope towards love in his life, and it was a symbol of that. And, you know, he went ahead and killed this guy's dog for no reason, and started, you know, wanting to get his Mustang or whatever. So it's really interesting because he kind of shocks you at times. Like, I didn't even know he spoke Russian. The Sigma male can surprise you with their skills, okay? They're mysterious. They're not gonna tell you everything about themselves at once, okay? They kind of play their cards. They're like, yeah, let me show you this side of me. Alright, you get a little bit more of me. You know what? I can be a little bit more vulnerable in this situation. We can get a little bit more. No, I'm going to take more back from this person. They're very calculated. If you think of calculation, the Sigma is like calculated towards the extreme. However, they're also very low resistance. Okay, low inhibition. They're not very, like, so calculated that they just entrap themselves, they can actually merge with society if they want to, if they have a choice to. That's the power of it, right? You can't just claim that you're a Sigma male if you're just a hermit living in the woods and just doing your own thing, and nobody knows about you, right? I wouldn't say that's Sigma at all. I think the Sigmas who know that they can merge with society and be social, however they choose to, they make the choice to distance themselves for self-improvement or whatever the case may be, to find inner peace. I think that's the key element here, right? Because anybody can claim, hey, I'm a Sigma, you know? It's like, okay, so what? You're living by yourself in your mom's basement, you know what I mean? Really understanding that you want to create a vibe that is mysterious, and you have such a vibe that's captivating into your own world. You know, the woman in the movie, the bartender, when he went to that bar, she said, how's it like on the other side? Right? It's like, it's as if he lives in his own dimension. It's as if he's in his own reality. Right? It's as if he's created his own parallel universe within this universe. That's what I'd primarily say first and foremost, okay? Just watch out for that. These little nuances, these little instances in that movie, that's very powerful. I think one of the most powerful scenes we see in the movie is when he burns all that mobster's money, you know, blackmail tapes, records, and whatever else is there, like gold. He just burns all of it, right? It's interesting that the movie goes to represent gold coins a lot. Have you guys noticed this? This gold coin imagery. John Wick has got to get by, and so of course he needs his gold coins. However, at the same time, he's definitely not attached to money, right? He'll worry about it if it's his own money, but if somebody else's money that he's trying to get revenge on. I mean, he is actually drawn by a goal that nobody can get in the way of him, right? Like, okay, my son is in a warehouse in Brooklyn somewhere, and he goes like, you know, he'll barrage through all of these like sniper level assassin guys or whatever, and just get to the end of the goal. He's like a ninja. If there ever was a modern version of a ninja, it'd probably be someone like John Wick, right? Or Baba Yaga, if you want to call him that.
We call him Baba Yaga.
He just burns all this money, right? He's not attached to the material idea of money, right? It's like, it's just symbolic of society's system of control. And so I think that that's really symbolic of his character, is that he does not care, is fully connected with his own mission in his own world. And if that means pissing some people off, guess what? He's going to do that. The level of courage within this man is uncomparable. Like that stoic character of just like not reacting, like, hey, yeah, I kind of enjoyed that. Especially because it's Keanu Reeves, you know, and it's just like, you know, we know him from The Matrix, and we just know him as who he is. Of course, he's played a couple of silly roles, but I was bought in to this character. I don't know why, but I get this kind of mentality of the Sigma just holding on to grudges and playing the long-term game, you know what I mean? So even if it took him a really long time to get to that end goal of getting revenge for his dog, I think that it was so worth it for him, you know, and by the end of the movie he's walking away with this pit bull, and I think that's kind of the nature in which he represents that pit bull. He even goes so far as to say that they're the Sigma of the dog family. So it's almost as if his old dog was transmuted through this process, and now he's got this new dog. The woman who comes to his hotel room to attack him calls him a pussy. Now, Sigmas can be seen from the outside as a pussy. Their internal world is so sharp and so strong that they're a repressed ball of energy waiting to snap. Okay? So you could see a guy, hey, he's losing some of his hair, you know. He's wearing some loafers. You know, he's kind of just in regular, like, casual clothing. And he's just feeding some birds in the park. And you think, oh, this is just a regular old man. But then you realize moments later that, oh wait, this guy was actually a mob boss that you were just interacting. He was just a mob boss interacting with these birds. And that's kind of the quality that a Sigma possesses, right? They don't necessarily, vie for attention. What they do is they instead focus on their skill set, their mastery, their focus, their discipline, their long haul game. And this is what I recognized through watching this movie, guys. I mean, this is genuinely what I learned, and I really wanted to get to the bottom of this, is why, John Wick is seen as this kind of, this pinnacle image of the Sigma male. I'm very against animal cruelty, so, again, kudos to that. Of course, I'm not a proponent of violence, however, the movie had a lot of it, but it was very entertaining, right? There's this one scene where he tries to shoot this guy's, he sees this guy's feet, so he's hyper mindful, he's hyper conscious, he's very alert, okay? He's on alert mode. You can see, you can notice everything in an environment and just know the right steps to take. And it happens almost robotically, organically but robotically at the same time. And that's the beauty of the flow state in which this character creates. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Have an amazing day. May the flow be with you and stay legendary. I'll see you guys next time. Let's celebrate. Boom.